what are some tools that you think you could give the audience to get real with themselves?
Therapy really helped me.
It's so hard to find the right therapist.
It
though.
is.
It's like finding a mate.
It is. It is. And also doing spiritual work. So, I work with Jamie Graber from Organically Jamie. She's really helped me she really gets me and like calls me out on my stuff. It's not therapy. I don't want to call her a therapist, but it's real soul work that I do with her. And, with a combination of breath work, but also acupuncture and things that have helped calm my nervous system. I do all the things, guys. Like, I'm not afraid to say that, like, I put my money towards like services. Like, I love treatments. I love things that make me feel better. So, I get a colonic every 6 to 8 weeks. Why? It's not about weight. I did colonics in the past for weight loss and because I had acne all over my face and my back. And when I was doing it for those reasons, it didn't serve me in the way that it does now. For me, it's like I can feel when my aura is almost not at its highest vibration.
Gotta sage it.
You have to
sage your
cleanse.
butthole.
Yeah, and it to me, it's like all the combination of all the things that I do, whether it's a lymphatic drainage massage or even doing lymphatic drainage massage on myself or doing the infrared sauna. It's all the things add up, and the Epsom salt baths and my daily gua sha. It's how, I treat myself a certain way because I know what it takes for me to feel the way that I want to feel. And it takes a lot of freaking work, but it's more so about the consistency. And I'm not saying you need to spend all this money because a lot of these things are at home tools that you can do at home.
I love my services. That's where I spend my
money. I know
money.
you do. We
I could
connect
give a
so deeply
shit
there.
About. I tell Michael, it's like I don't care about the handbag. I don't care.
No.
I just need my services.
I need my services.
Yeah, it keeps you zen.
Yeah.
You have been so open with your journey with alcohol.
Yeah.
I would just like to know what that looks like. I think you're sober now.
And
I don't know if you even
anymore.
want to use that word.
I don't say I'm sober.
Right.
I just choose not to drink.
Yeah. I think you said that on one of your Instagram stories. So what did that look like for you? Why did you decide to choose not to drink?
This was wild. So a month before I was launching the app, it was November 1st.
Oh, this was recent.
Yes.
Okay.
November 1st, 2019. Leading up to this date, every time after I would meditate, and by the way, I've been meditating twice a day again because I'm feeling like this calling to go deeper and deeper and deeper, that there's something in my life that I can feel needs to be called in, but I'm not there yet. So I'm doing the work. And when you meditate, things really open up. And for me, I kept getting this clear calling to get very centered, to clear out all the things that knock me off course with myself. And that for me has always been alcohol. I had a bad relationship to it in my early 20s and even mid 20s, but even a drink, I'm more anxious, irritable, annoyed. Like I just started really becoming self-aware to how I behave after a glass of wine or a drink one night. So I just said, you know what? Okay, I'm going to listen to this calling. I'll take 30 days off. I'll launch the app. I launched the app on December 4th, 2019 on my birthday so that I could just remember it and have it be a day, like a real birth. And when I launched the app, I kept feeling like it was time to just keep going. I wanted to detox or just stop for 30 days, but I felt really good too. And I also wasn't thinking about having a drink. So 30 days turned into 60 days to 90 days. And aside from launching the app, it was this feeling of there is so much about to shift and you have to be ready. It sounds crazy, I know, but I also am very intuitive, almost too intuitive sometimes, where I'm like, God, I wish I wasn't so intuitive, where I just knew I had to be ready. And my business transformed. But then the pandemic hit and I wasn't drinking and I was clear as freaking day. I was also out east with my husband, with the kids, with no nanny. My business was exploding and I was centered. I was ready for everything that came my way because of not only not drinking, but continuing the journey and like allowing myself to be led and to be guided in a way that wasn't just my mind telling me. It was a higher power taking me somewhere. And I'm a really big believer in that. It wasn't always. I used to think people sounded like crazy and witchy and whatever, but I think when you connect to the source, things really change in your life. And for me, I know that being at that time in such a horrific time in the world and being in the mental state that I was, like I would never have been able to do everything that I did during that time if I wasn't as clear-headed and centered from not picking up a drink. And then I could have a drink tomorrow. I don't know. But for this point in my life, I've really realized that alcohol doesn't serve me and my anxiety. And for me, keeping my anxiety at bay. Listen, anxiety also has served me. It's kept me very driven, but to the point where I don't want to feel like I can't breathe and that things are completely just like when you feel outside of yourself, and I just have no desire. I just have no desire to drink.
This is so helpful because I think I'm going to try to do 3 months sober, which is like, that's a big deal because we're out drinking. I mean, I know 3 months doesn't sound like that much, but I think I just want to see how I feel.
Just see how you feel and take it day by day.
Right. And not be so like, sometimes I get like how you were explaining, I get like, I have to do this. And I get like a little bit control issue-y.
Me too.